A quick little disclaimer about these blogs. They are all extremely amazing and they post unbelievable, beautiful content. With that said, hey blushing brides, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, I'm Kyle James. If you aren't subscribed to my channel yet, be sure you hit that little subscribe button below. I post new videos every single Wednesday on all things wedding planning. I walk you through the entire wedding planning process, plus tons of little tips and tricks that help you along the way. And I also do some relationship and life stuff on here as well. In today's video, I wanted to share with you my top 5 favorite wedding planning blogs that you should definitely be following. A quick little disclaimer about these blogs. They are all extremely amazing and they post unbelievable, beautiful content. With that said, I always warn brides against using these blogs as like a comparison of what your wedding needs to be and needs to look like. Do not do that. A lot of these blogs are putting together like styled shoots and stuff. So they work together with a bunch of different vendors to get everything for free. It's all very beautiful, but to be able to create these actual looks throughout your entire wedding would cost a fortune. So I highly recommend following them for the inspiration aspect. There's lots of the things that they do that you can definitely apply to your wedding on any budget. But just be very aware of comparing your wedding to these things because, like I said, it's the best in the world putting these little scenes together. And usually they are just staged scenes. So they have the best of the best and it looks incredible. And don't compare your wedding to it because unless you're spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on your wedding day, your wedding is probably not gonna look exactly like this. But like I said, there are tons of little things that you can take away, little pieces of the centerpieces, or wedding color palettes, or little ideas that you can add into your wedding, so that you can use for inspiration. Just don't kill yourself trying to make your wedding look like these because it's insane. That being said, let's dive right in. So my first wedding planning blog that you should definitely be following is Style Me Pretty. I love their Instagram feed. I love their website. They just put together such amazing content. I will link their website and their Instagram below so that you can be sure that you add them. I love their website. It's so pretty and they have tons of awesome stuff. They have real weddings that you can go through based on season or regions or colors or whatever. And then they also have planning advice and stuff like that. So I love this website. They also have wedding vendors. These are like extremely curated wedding vendors. They only work with the best of the best. And so you can go into here and select your category that you're looking for and where you're looking for them. And they have a highly curated list of vendors. Be sure that before you book any meetings with any of these vendors, they are like top of the line vendors. So you might find that they are pretty expensive. So be sure that you're double checking them on the Knot or WeddingWire to make sure that they are within your budget before you go meet with them and before you fall in love with them. But it is great to have a place where you know that the vendor has been vetted and they are some of the best of the best. So it's very awesome. My next blog that you should definitely be following once you get that rock on your finger or before, just for preparation purposes. My next one is 100 Layer Cake. Oh my gosh, I love their Instagram feed. It is to die for. And also their website. I love how they set their website up as well. They have obviously the wedding blog and they do lots of different things on here, not just like styled staged shoots. So they have lots of tips and tricks and stuff like that as well. But yeah, super cute, super gorgeous weddings that they feature on here and great inspiration. And like I said, be sure that you look at their Instagram too because it's so pretty. I will be sure to link all of it below. A lot of these blogs, you can search for weddings that are actually from your region, wherever you're getting married. So you can actually use some of the vendors that were used in these if you find somebody that you really love. Obviously, like I have mentioned a few times, just be aware that they might be a little bit pricier since they are being featured on these major blogs. My third favorite blog that you should definitely be following during your planning process is Green Wedding Shoes. Their stuff is absolutely gorgeous. They feature the best of the best. I love they feature a lot of things that are very unique, like unique color palettes. Sometimes they have like dark, moody stuff that you don't usually see, or just kind of some out there stuff, and it's really fun and really, really pretty, and some great inspiration if you are looking for some unique ideas for your big day. They have real weddings as well as styled shoots as well, and then a lot of other different categories that you can look through. I love these inspiration boards too, to help put together some of your planning. My next favorite blog to share with you is called Ruffled. I love, love, love this one as well. Oh my gosh, so much just extremely gorgeous stuff. It's so cool that there are so many amazing, talented vendors in the world and that these blogs are kind of putting it all together, bringing it all into our lives to use for our own wedding inspiration. This one is, again, another very high-end blog. It's gonna feature a lot of like extremely expensive weddings and very elaborate styled shoots. But I love that kind of stuff. I think that it doesn't hurt to look at it at all, especially when you're just using it as inspiration. You can definitely pull the sweetheart table from a lot of these shoots, or the real weddings that you find. Pull the sweetheart table and recreate that in your wedding. You don't need to recreate your entire reception to look like that, but if you just do the sweetheart table, your guests will get the feel and it will still be extremely gorgeous, without having to spend so much money on trying to completely recreate the look. The sweetheart table is the most important anyway, so I highly recommend stealing some sweetheart tables or some sweetheart table ideas from these. They're amazing. And then one more for you. I think I need to probably create a part 2 to this because there are so many incredible blogs out there and it doesn't hurt to follow a bunch of them. There's nothing wrong with a beautiful feed of a beautiful Instagram feed full of wedding inspiration when you're in your process. The next one I have to share with you is Wedding Chick. I love their use of color on here. I think they do an amazing job putting together beautiful color schemes. I also love their wedding invitations. These are just my top 5. There are tons and tons of other amazing blogs out there as well. I would love to hear your favorite wedding planning blogs that you're following that give you the best advice. Please comment below and share those ones with us as well. And I will be putting together more videos like this to share with you my favorite like wedding planning tools, my favorite wedding blogs, my favorite each of the different wedding planning websites that you need to be following or be a part of that help you in your process. I'll be putting a lot more content like that together as well, so be sure that you are subscribed so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. And comment below with your favorite blogs as well as your wedding date and where you're getting married as well. I want to hear from you girls, hear where you're from and what you have going on. Be sure you send this video over to your other engaged friends so they can make sure they are getting the best of the best inspiration here as well. And we'll see you next time. Happy planning!